Good evening.
Hello. It's time.
We're smashing more Winds of Exchange decks against each other.
So we got 4 matches tonight. It is the rest of round 1 of the bracket. So we're doing single games.
The play-in games.
Yeah, the play-in round essentially.
Sort of.
I mean, there's like
a couple decks that basically got buys into the next
yeah.
round, right? That's kind of the way that just the math worked out on the number of decks that advanced.
there was obviously like based on standings, that's where the buys fell. But
Yeah.
we have 4 more matches tonight. We're gonna have 4 more on Sunday, and then 4 more the next stream, and then we're gonna go into best of 3s for the top 8. So there'll be 2 matches a night for those.
Yeah.
That should be fun. So
We're
let's jump into it.
closing in on the end of the tournament. It's exciting.
It's very exciting. We can do other things.
Yeah.
Next, we'll do Vault Warrior tournament.
Ooh.
That's exciting.
Oh,
We'll play the best possible decks in Keyforge.
I got a stack of unopened Vault
Yeah, we
Warriors
have
right
a
here.
bunch of unopened Vault Warriors. Actually.
We should at least do a stream of opening and jamming Vault Warriors.
I think we might
Vault
do
Masters.
group stage for Vault Warrior.
Okay.
Some kind of group stage.
Cut
thing.
it down to like
We could do 4 groups of 4.
Yeah. Okay.
And then like top 2 qualify or whatever.
Yeah, do like a top 8 from there.
We could figure it out because I do want to get more than one game in with each deck, right?
Yeah. Right.
Because if we just do a bracket, then we're just like one and done.
I mean, the major problem with Vault Masters is they're very lacking on amber control.
Yeah, so it might go fast.
So
right?
it's possible the games just get blast. We just blast through the games really fast. So.
Yeah, well, we'll figure something out. I want to have like 16ish decks, pretty clean number. But group stage for those would probably be good. We got some time to kill until surely Grim Reminders comes out in March, right? So if we want to do a Vault Master tournament, and then we want to do a tournament for the belt, and that'll be exciting because we can put some Grim Reminders decks into that
and get some Vault Masters in there as well.
Play all the sets in one set
in
one tournament. What's up,
That'll
Ron?
be fun.
How's it going?
Good evening, Ron.
Yeah, we gotta get Vault Masters in that tournament too. That'll be a good tournament. We'll get a new belt.
Yeah.
To give out the next time we have an event.
We're all out of belts.
Yeah, we got belts.
The belts.
Belts
all the belts
place.
aren't even in America anymore.
Yeah, all over the damn world.
They're all over the place. It's awesome.
So I'm on Colonel. The Colonel.
All right.
Grunt token.
I got Prospector token. Now that deck does have catch and release, which is very good against Prospector tokens. So.
Okay. What deck is even favored to win this tournament? Is it the Tabletop Royale deck?
So, I guess the better question is do any of the decks that are remaining stick out? And that's kind of the problem for me with a lot of Winds of Exchange stuff. Is stuff just starts blurring together after a while, right?
Yeah.
You don't have anything like a Cave Vivius.
After we finish the next...
Nothing like a Light Tasker here, right?
Like, it's like, how do you beat that deck kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Or like you have to do specific things to be able to beat that deck. It's not really like that.
Yeah.
In Winds of Exchange. Now you're on Prospector. I mean, Prospector is a problem.
Winds of Exchange is literally just draw better the set, right? That's the...
I mean, there's matchups too. It's draw better and also have a better token.
Yeah.
Or like match up your token better than the opponent. TCR deck is really good. I think that might be one of the decks to beat. Now, maybe it could take a game loss next round and be done for the whole tournament, just like that. That can happen. There's 2 other 6-0 decks.
I'm personally rooting for Slab Bulkhead because that was a name I threw away on my custom name.
I guess I'll just use this one, right?
I'll just use this name. It'll be funny. It's a joke. We'll laugh about it one time. We'll move on. But that deck is stuck with us. Wizard Random. Good evening. P-Rod. Good evening.
10.
8. I've been playing so much Blood Bowl that you rolled a 10, and I was like, damn it, you rolled a blitz.
I'll mulligan.
I'll keep this.
What's up, P-Rod? Good to see ya. Stonestorm Strong, I wish you could make it to more tournaments. But at least you maybe make it to Gen Con, I hope. Them Dayton boys.
Them Dayton boys.
Ooh. They had trouble. Alright. I'll play this Clone Home. Seems good.
Alright, and I'll say Mars. I'll play Mark II Generator with a draw. I will play Mix the Tall-Minded. I'll put an Ironix Propaganda on him. All the ambers over there. And then I'll mark to generate a Prospector. It's because we were playing Earthborn Rangers.
Yeah. All right,
we're definitely ready to stream here. All right, drop 2.
I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Overrun. I will play Press Gang. I'll do a damage to Mix. I'll make a token. And then I will Berserker Slam Mix. Make you lose 1. I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say Equidon. I'm going to play Equigi Outpost, the Old Tinker, and Gem Coat Vendor. I'll do a damage to one of the tokens there, and then I'll reap with Prospector. And it's your turn. I will draw.
Okay. I'll say Mars. I'll pick up the archive. I will play Borka Rick. I will play Mix the Tall-Minded. I'll play Clone Home in archive. Okay. I'm gonna reap twice. And I'm gonna kaboom.
Alright, so draw 1.
Draw 1, I jam all the stuff in my archive. I'm done. I'll draw 2.
Alright, I'm going to say Starlance, and I'm going to Rogue Operation for 2. I'm going to play... I guess I'll discard this Photon Blast. I'll play Collector Borin, and I'm going to get back this Echo Reflector. I'll slap Echo Reflector on Collector Borin, and ready, and reap. And then I am going to slap another Echo Reflector on Collector Borin, and then reap. And tell you, check with 8. And go ahead, I'll draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Mars. I'll pick up the archive. I will play Zizok and Mix and Rebel and ready. Play Borka Rick. I'll play Clone Home. I'll fight Borin. I'll reap with Mix. That was my hand. Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, I
do not drop a chain.
I'm gonna say Equidon here. What kind of board wipe am I playing now? Okay, so Mass Buyout is in the deck. Okay, I guess I'm playing to that then. I'll say Equidon. I'll play Gizrahi Blacksmith. I'll Equigi Outpost it and draw 3. Just like that. It's that easy. I'll Mass Buyout.
Okay, I get 3.
Yeah. I'll play Ornate Talking Tray. And then I'll play Token of Appreciation. I don't forge. Not that I would want to. Alright, I'll say check with 9, and I'll tell you to go ahead, I'll draw 1.
I'll forge. I'll say Unfathomable. I'll play Netcaster, Skullback Crab. I'll play Stir Crazy. So just make that capture there. I'll play Watch Your Step. If you don't choose Equidon next turn, I make 2 tokens. Ready them. I'm done.
Alright, so I will forge. I think I'm actually fine choosing Equidon here. Then yeah, I'll say Equidon. I'll reap. And then Ornate Talking Tray and make a token. I will Equigi Outpost this token and draw 3.
Prospector and Outpost feels bad, man.
Yeah, Dastra Outpost, Dastra Recruiter. Forced Retirement with a damage pip will kill the Skullback Crab. I'll draw a card. I'll force Dastra in retirement. This deck is like crazy efficient.
Yeah.
And then I'll play a belligerent guard. And I'll reap. I think it's worth reaping there. Okay. Your turn. Check with 6. So you go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Barabnar. Play Might Club, play Fire Spitter, play Shock Herder, fight Belligerent Guard. So before combat, do that.
I draw.
6 damage on the guard, and then I'll play Valid Blood.
Okay. Toast.
Your turn.
Alright, so I'll forge.
I don't know how I race when I've been. I don't know how I race your efficiency, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you had that really solid Mars stuff early, and I was like, I think I'm in trouble.
If you didn't blow it up, right?
Yeah. There's another board wipe in the deck. So there is that at least. Okay. Plus this deck has like that Goldilocks combination of just the right amount of everything, just the right amount of amber control, just the right amount of burst, just the right amount of board control. You know, like you look at a hand and you're like, I've always got something to do. Where is all this card draw coming from? Because Zytar has 2 icons on it. Yeah, because there's like a ton of card draw icons in it. Then Weaponsmith, so that's 3. Okay, anyway, I'm going to Genetic Blast Shock Herder and draw. And I am going to Mars Needs Amber. And I'm going to Brain Dart. And then I'm going to Scoop Up. And then we're going to Mark 2 Generate. And it is your turn. So you check with 6 and draw 1.
Play Mars. I'll Clint him. I'll Brain Dart. I'll Scoop Up. I couldn't have stopped you if you didn't make a Prospector. Your turn. Not that it matters.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. So I actually don't think it's worth gaining a chain here. Oh, I don't even have to. All right, I'll discard Quatrino Warp. I'm going to play Nurse Soto, and then I'm going to select a Preservation and choose 3.
Okay.
I will play Teamwork and make a Prospector, and then I'll play CPO Zytar, and then play Stronger together to go to 6. And yeah, look at that.
All right. Goodbye, Colonel.
Playing taps for the Colonel over there.
All right then, Colonel. See you later.
Yeah, I think the mass buyout was well timed.
Yeah.
Because now I think if I had hit the Quintrino Warp instead of mass buyout, you get a turn. You probably get a key.
I couldn't really take the Mars turn there. Is the thing, but the mass buyout made it so it wasn't taxing anymore.
Yeah.
Because then you would have to take another turn to deal with the Mars stuff, and I could have played the Unfathomable turn. So
yeah,
it would have helped a little bit. I don't know that I would have won the game even with all that.
Right. I think you get a key. I don't know what the game looks like after that.
Yeah,
though.
right.
All right, so Myron, and then I'm on Z Thoranius. Another Prospector deck.
Okay, that deck is also very good.
Yeah,
that one. Okay, that one's 5-1. Myron is the one that's carried by the Unfathomable. So we'll see if that can.
Yeah, does it have catch and release?
It does not.
Okay, but it's got double Abyssal Sight, double Adult Swim. Oh, this is the. Oh, you got it. Yeah,
this is my Alliance deck.
This is the Unfathomable that we use. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's
I think it's definitely in the top
disgusting
percentage of Unfathomable pods that exist.
Yeah.
It's very good. It's very good.
Yeah, it's extremely good. And it's like because it's all commons too, right?
Yeah.
That's the cracked thing about it.
I think there's a couple the uncommons like the
It's just Timoti.
Yeah.
Timoti's the only uncommon in here, but yeah. The only like Covetous Hema and Guilt Spine Netcaster and Kelp Minder are like slight duds, but Covetous Hema has a role. Guiltspine Nutcaster and Kelpminder are probably the worst, right? It's a
Yeah.
shame that the Kelpminder's tokens ended up, or like his enhancements ended up in the other houses, right? Because like if it enhanced, oh man, because if that Unfallible was enhanced,
Oh yeah, it'd be crazy.
Oh man,
It'd be wild.
just like some random damage pips would be so good in there. You know, I'm not getting greedy, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying like 4 draw.
Even
icons.
like capture would be good.
It's yeah, capture 2, just something that pushed it over the edge.
Because that Unfallible side does struggle with Amber control.
Yeah, right. Because just Covetous Hemo, right?
I'm cooking something else up in Alliance right now.
You were working on something. He's in the.
I ordered a deck.
Let him cook.
Yeah, I ordered a deck because I like the look of the Star Alliance in it. In WoE. So that's your hint.
Ooh.
That's your hint right there.
I like that.
I'm cooking.
I do think Star Alliance is criminally underplayed in Alliance, and that's because there's no Star Alliance in AOA. So.
Yeah. We might see
6.
some more Star Alliance if they free Worlds Collide Star Alliance, right? Because that is the best Star Alliance. It just is.
Well, yeah, Star Alliance is very shackled.
Are you going first?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep.
I'll say Equidon. I'll play Quiji Outpost. Not tired of drawing cards yet.
Okay, I'll say Unfathomable. I'll play Adult Swim.
That is good against. That is good against
There's 2 in
Prospect.
here, so.
Yeah.
I'll play Covetous Hema. I'll play Cupminder. I'll play Fathom Reaver. I'll make an Explorer. I'm done.
All right, I'll say Mars. I'll play Nyan Outpost. I'll play Zizok, and then I'll play Clone Home. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. So go ahead.
I'll say Unfathomable. I will Befuddle Mars. I will fight Zizok. I will Reap. Sorry, Reap. Your turn.
All right, I am going to say Equidon. I'm going to Reap with the Prospector. I am going to Equiji Outpost the Prospector. And then I think I throw away Gem Coat Vendor, Token Appreciation, and Gem Coat Vendor.
I think I'm pretty much fine with that, actually.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, go ahead. I like Iron Heidi in the next set because it's a creature that doesn't look particularly good, but then you combine it with Gem Coat Vendor and it gets like kind of cool.
I mean, I think so. After like playing a little bit with that Iron Heidi, we looked at it, we're like, this card sucks. It's boring. But in practice, it's like it makes a lot of creatures very hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, so because the spot removal in Grim Reminders, a lot of it's damage based. And 2 armor goes a long way.
Yeah.
So
I saw Bulwark back in the day doing work. So
yeah.
All right, I'll say Star Alliance. I'm gonna play Rogue Operation. Goes Timodian membership drive.
Oh, okay.
That's not great.
I think that's. So you steal 1 amber and I get rid of Timodi and membership drive. I'm fine with that.
I'll play Future Booster. I will Reap with the Explorer and look at the top card. I'll put them in the discard pile. I will play Guthrak and draw, and I'll discard this Red Alert. I'm done. Check this out.
All right, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Teamwork, Archive, make a token. I will play Red Alert for 4.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play Guthrak, Moon, and Corgier, and Corgier's going to make a token. And it is your turn. I will draw 5. So you go ahead.
I'll Forge. I'll say Unfathomable. I'll use the Future Booster. We'll keep that. I'll play Netcaster. I'll play Abyssal Sight. And we'll take a look. Oh my. The Rebel's useless. Kaboom, you're not playing. Destroy them all. Kills my Future Booster. It's whatever. Future Booster is good. Force Retirement, whatever. I think I'll just go with this Future Booster. The rest that's kind of not great right now. Alright, I'm done.
Oh, Brad. Okay, I think I say Star Alliance here. I'll put my archives into my hand. I'll play Teamwork. Make a token. I'll reap with Corgier. Make a token. I'll reap with Moon and Guthrak. So it'll be 6. Guthrak will capture 2. And it is your turn. I will draw 1.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. Play Grey Abyss. Make a token. Play Grey Rider. I'll fight Guthrak. Play Request Donations. Make a token. Captures 2. I'll Taxing Journey. Onto these guys. I will use Future Booster. Should have done that earlier, but fine. I'll put that on the bottom. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'm done.
All right, we're gonna say Equidon. I'm gonna play Steward Sue Uzane. Next question is, do I care about your board? I'm not convinced that I do. I'm gonna reap 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not convinced I care about your board. I will force retirement the Steward. So destroy it, turn it into Amber. And then a Quiji Outpost. Are there any of these I want to save? This is worth saving. So I'll Quiji Outpost this token and draw 3. I'm gonna play Dostra and draw. I have a Trading Frenzy, but if I play this, it keeps me from threatening, so I'm just going to discard it. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 7. Tell you to go ahead.
Okay. I'll say Star Alliance. Play Commissar Gross. I'll look for Hings.
Oh, was that the deck? Was that the combo? Was that the Outpost combo with Hings?
It does have an Outpost. I don't remember if this is the one, though.
Okay.
It might be.
I think it may have been the one.
Yeah. Play Future Booster. Play Gruntwork. On the top 3 here. Make a token. I will play the Sings. I will reap with Explorer. Put that in the discard pile. This is the thing I want to keep, yeah. Just check it. Because I knew what it was. You have to trust me on this. So, this Explorer will reap as well. I'll leave it on top. And I'm done.
Okay. I forge. I am going to say Mars. Now, can I know the very bottom card of my deck. I know the very bottom card. Is there any other control in here? Oh yeah, my. Is that? Did I manage to put that token on the bottom? I somehow managed to. Okay, I saved that token. All right, now, so we're gonna say Mars. I have 10 cards in deck. I can draw 5 of them by using Nyan Outpost. So I guess that's what I do. I'll Nyan Outpost this underneath and make 2 tokens. And then I am going to kaboom. I'll get 3 chains. I will draw 5. All this stuff explodes. Who did I put under? I put the Courtier under for 9 outposts. Okay. Draw 5. Managed to not draw a single Mars card. I'm impressed by that.
Nice.
Alright, I'll destroy them all and take out that future booster. I'll play Tixel Beambuckler, he'll blast himself. And then I'll play Ironix Revel to ready and reap. And I don't drop any chains. Tell you to go ahead.
Forge. I'll say Sanctum. Bearbeard Monk. Plague Worm. Play Outflank. Capture 2. Your turn. Okay. Okay. I found the Navigator all these. Yeah, this was the deck for sure. This Star Alliance is really interesting, right?
Yeah, it's the do whatever you want Star Alliance, right? Okay, so alright, I'm gonna say Equidon. I'm gonna say Equidon. I'm gonna play General Za Orha. I'm gonna make 2 tokens. I'm gonna play Gestrudo. And then I am going to Equiji Outpost the Rebel and draw 3. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay. I'll say Unfathomable. I'll play Adult Swim.
Okay, so these go back on top in a random order?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will sunk cost and draw a card. And say Star Alliance probably.
I don't think this deck could stop keys in Star Alliance.
It was a discarding random house, so I figure you have a lot of Star Alliance cards there. Boom. I will have to draw a card first, and then I can make a token. We'll draw. Okay, I'll make a token. I'll play these 2 profiles in an abyssal site.
Okay.
And have 7 amber. And win. Cool. All right, there you go. Look, we beat a prospector deck, y'all. Yeah. I was trying to set up that Adult Swim for a while because I had it when you had like 4 or 5 prospectors, and I held it, and I think I probably should have played it earlier because the Kaboom ended up giving you like tons of value.
Oh yeah.
But the problem was I had all those Star Alliance guys with like captured amber and stuff on them. So if I did the previous turn, you would have like gotten 4 more amber. I mean, obviously it all worked out, but
yeah, I was like slightly short. I blame the fact that I got blanked on 2 turns in that game.
That's what.
But that's what that's just what that Unfathomable does.
Unfathomable's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually interested to see Myron in best of 3s. How it performs.
Yeah, because you can customize the deck based off of what you're playing against,
it should be really interesting. Hopefully it makes it there. I've been kind of regretting doing best of 1 games for these, somewhat. This was Artorias and then Myron. So there's a small chance we pivot to best of 3s for this round, the second round, that is. Not this current round, but small chance we change things up. Small chance. We'll see what we feel. But for now, next game. Sister Sassy Price. Because, like, especially in WoE, and these games are going really fast too. Especially in WoE, there's just so much that can happen. Like, that you could have easily won that game if things were slightly different.
I mean, I play Hypnotic Command for 3, and I think the game is totally different.
Yeah.
The thing about that, the other Prospector deck was that it was always not good at controlling Amber.
Right.
It only had a handful of things that was like decent at it, right? So
Sister Sassy is a Strange Shell deck. Strange Shell.
Is this the Rule of 6 one?
You got a cadet. The Rule of 6 cadets.
Yeah, so this is the Iron X Propaganda Red Planet Ray Gun Iron X Rebel deck.
Oh yeah.
So you can turn any creature in the deck into a Rule of 6 with using the Mars. And you even have a Collector Boron to rescue one of the pieces of it, which is kind of cool. So,
this is a double puzzling trinket. Two mass buyouts. Close the door, auction off. Trade secrets.
Yeah, Trade Secrets is a really good card.
As far as like Strange Shell pods, this is actually a really good one, I think. These lightning sleeves, though, are on the verge. They're on the verge of splitting. I think we might have already had to replace a couple sleeves in that deck, if I remember correctly. Did y'all put in your pledge managers?
I'm getting around to it.
You have like a few more days?
5 days. I rolled a 7, so...
I put in my deck names. I put in my deck house combination requests. I did change it up a little bit, but I did get Geistoid for all 3 of them, of course. Of course. I'm gonna mulligan.
I think the Mars of this deck is just very good.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's what it boils down to, is that the Mars here is just very powerful. I'm gonna say Unfallible. I'm gonna start with a Fugaru. Think about more menageries. Yeah, so
I did 20 menagerie decks.
If you're trying to recruit new people, I think menagerie is a really good way to go.
Yeah.
If you curate a handful of menagerie decks that have fun, interesting interactions, you get to see a wide swath of the game, right? And you get to see the cool stuff about the game.
And you can alliance them up as well.
So, right. Menagerie, I think, is a very strong purchase. A lot stronger than we would initially have expected, so. I'm sorry, is this guy alive?
I'm gonna play Might Club. I'm done.
Alright, gonna say Mars. I'm gonna discard kaboom. We'll see if we live to regret that. I'll play Ironix Banner and make a token. I'll play Ironix Vatminder and make a token. And I'll play Clone Home and I'll make a token. And archive. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
I'll say Mars. I'll Genetic Blast.
My tokens!
That tokens. I'll play Rebel, and I'll discard the Submine command, I guess. I'm done.
Alright, I'm gonna see Star Alliance. I am gonna play Guthrak.
You got a Geist Toy pool land. The Geist Toy in those decks is sick.
I'm gonna Photon Blast Aronix Rebel, and that's gonna make a token. I'm gonna play the Nozzle, and I'll kill the Cadet token, and that's gonna ready Guthrak. Guthrak is gonna reap. He's gonna capture 1, because that's all he can capture. I'm gonna play this Recorded History, and I'm gonna show you. This is the skill testing part of this card, right? I could dump both these cards, but in my archives I already have a Mars card. So I think I'll show you this Ironix Rebel. And I shove that in there, and that goes there. I'm done. I'll draw, because I could get rid of the other card, right?
All right, I'll say Equidon. I'll play Puzzling Trinket. I will play Auction Off. I'll do a damage there, and then I'll do 1 damage to Fuguru. Then I'll auction off the Ironix Banner. And then you gain 1. You got the gain 1 already? Yeah, you did that. I'll play Steward, and I'll do a damage to Guthrak. I'll play Closed Door and do a damage to Guthrak. And then I'll steal 1, you draw 1. And I steal 1, you draw 1. I'm done.
Alright, I'm gonna say Unfathomable. I'm gonna play The Chosen One. I'll play Crushing Deep. And I'll play Dragnet. I'll give that back to you. I don't actually think I care if that goes back to you. I will play Abyssal Sight. We'll sack Ironix Vatminder. Make a token. Well, well, well.
Yeah.
This is actually not an easy call. I think I get this. I think it's Fire Spitter.
Yeah, I think
it's like it's like Fire Spitter, Fresh Marks, and Press Gang are all good choices, right? But Fire Spitter against Cadet token just means you just get infinite kills. So I'm not enthused about that. All right, I'll draw 2 and tell you to go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar. Play Bumpsy. This Fresh Marks is awkward now, actually.
Yeah, you can't just like Bumpsy, Fresh Marks, Fire Spitter, fight.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I can play Shock Herder and fight Cadet. And then play Press Gang. It's got an Amber on it, which is pretty cool. And make a Strange Shell. Then I can Fresh Marks the Strange Shell and Exalt the Chosen One. I guess I just slam this Bumpsy into the Chosen One then too.
Okay. End of the turn, Chosen One will take 1 from the Shock Herder.
Yeah,
so.
I'm done.
Okay, I'm gonna say Unfathomable. I'm gonna discard Maelstrom and I'll put Toxicute Venom on Chosen One. Chosen One now has Hyper Poison. I will Reap with the Chosen One and go to 6. I'll say check, and it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Mars. I'll play Mix. I'll get an Amber and I'll do a damage to the Chosen One. Play Beam Buckler and shoot the Chosen One for 2. I am done. Check with 8.
Alright, I'm gonna say Star Alliance. I'll play Zytar. Teamwork. Actually, I don't care. I don't want this archives. I'll play Pyro, then I'll play Teamwork. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. So you go.
Okay, I'll Forge. I will say Equidon. I'll play Puzzling Trinket. I'll play Ornate Talking Tray and draw. I will play Steward. Actually, I'll do a damage to the Cadet with Steward. I have his mass buyout, but I think killing Mimics here is dumb because that just gives you a key. So I'm gonna discard it. I'm done.
Alright, I'm gonna say Star Alliance. I'm gonna play Collector Borin. Collector Borin's gonna go pick up the Nozzle. I'll play a Hawkins. I'm gonna put the Nozzle onto Pyro here. And it's gonna look like R2-D2 setting fire to those battle droids. He's gonna fight into Mix. So before fight, splash 2, then 2, then splash 3. And then Zytar is gonna Reap and put me to 8.
Yeah, Collector Warren's super good.
I'll say check. I'll draw 2. Tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Mars. I'll play a Neon Outpost. I'll play a Weaponsmith and a Resonator. I'm done.
Alright, so I'll forge for 8. Alright, I am going to say Star Alliance. Zytar is going to fight the Resonator. Collector Borin is going to Reap. Hawkins is going to Reap. I'm going to put Uplink on Borin. He's going to Ready. And then I'm going to Reap. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 1.
Okay. I'll say Brobnar. Pick up the archive. Play Shared Throne. I will Stratus Mac Borin and make a shell. And I'll play Press Gang and make a shell. Might Club will enrage Hawkins. I'll use Talking Tray. I'm done.
Okay, I'm gonna say unfallible. This is gonna look weird. I'm gonna befuddle for Brobnar, and then I'm gonna discard Fathom Reaver and Sunk Cost. I'll draw these two, and then I'll shuffle and draw.
Okay. I will say Brobnar.
Oh, okay. I have made a play mistake this game. I lost track where the Iron X propaganda was. I was playing this whole time as if I was fixing to draw the Iron X propaganda. But it was in my discard pile, and I played Collector Borin, and if I could have gotten the Iron X propaganda, I would have ruled of six multiple times by now. So,
well, that's too bad. Yeah. Anyway, Brobnar. That's too damn bad. I'll play the Shockherder, and I'll fight Zytar.
You capture one.
Capture one. I'll play Press Gang. Make a Mollusk. We'll Might Club the Shockherder. We'll fight Hawkins. And capture. And I'm done. Think of all the European people you met at Worlds that you've let down. That's true.
I'm thinking about them right now, man.
Yeah, pretty sad.
Alright, I'm going to put my archives into my hand. I'm going to say Mars. I'm going to play Felix and Resonator and Mix. And I'm going to put Red Plant Ray Gun on Mix. And I'll play them in this order. Yeah, that order right there. And I will clone home, make a token. I'll play Rebel, ready. And Mix is going to reap and blast the token, and ready, and reap and blast the Weaponsmith. And then I'm going to play Iron X Rebel and ready. Felix is going to make you lose 5.
4.
For each other friendly, make you lose 4. Mix is going to reap and blast Shockherder. And then Iron X Rebel is going to reap. Alright. I'll say check with 10, and I'll tell you to go ahead. I will draw 5.
Okay. I'll say Equidon. I'll reap with Steward. I'll return this to my hand. I will play Generous Offer. Steal 2. I will Mass Buyout.
Alright, so I gain 3.
So I get 2. Play Mollusk Color. And play... Actually, I will not play Mollusk Color. I will play Trade Secrets and discard Mollusk Color. Steal 1.
Okay.
I'm done.
Alright, so I forge.
Yeah. I'll check with 9.
Alright, I am going to say Unfathomable. Is it worth? You know, I'm gonna call out this moment for the people who like to play along at home. My hand is Fugaru, Sunk Cost, Toxicuta Venom, Befuddle, Echo Reflector, Collector Borin. And this is actually an interesting choice, right? I could play Collector Borin. I can actually threaten, and I could force Justin to pay 9. But then Justin can also play whatever he wants to play. Or I can Unfathomable. And I think that the pick here depends on the type of player you are. If you're the player who plays to win, both play to win here, right? The question is like which one, like you're drawing.
There may be like a deterministic way to win with the Unfathomable.
Yeah, there might be a deterministic way with the Befuddle, right?
Yeah.
You've got Closed Door. So because I'm tempted to say I'm like tempted to put you back into Equidon here because you just dumped a bunch of Equidon. You don't have like enough choices. And if I do this and you peel me off, then I've got this to follow up with. I think I'm gonna go with the Collector Boron line. So I don't want to put the Red Plant Ray Gun back in my hand. So I say Star Alliance. I discard Echo Reflector. I play Collector Boron. Get back the Echo Reflector. Play the Echo Reflector. Draw. Ready. Reap. Go to 6. Make you pay 9. Tell you to go ahead.
Okay.
And I draw one.
I'll pay my 9.
And this gives you like Brobnar, because you can like play a Brobnar creature, Might Club, Shattered Throne.
I'll say Mars. I'll play Stem Rager, Weaponsmith, Brain Dart. I'll discard Kaboom. I'll use Outpost. I'll make 2 shells. Your turn.
Okay. All right. So I am going to say Unfathomable. I'll play Fugaru. I'll play Sunk Cost. I'll choose. I guess I'll say Brobnar. Actually, I'm more scared of like your Equidon stuff, but I'll say Brobnar. I think you're more likely to have Brobnar in your hand. I'll put Toxicuta Venom on Collector Boron. Collector Boron readies, and then I'll Befuddle, and I'll say Mars here, because you had like the Resonator was like your one. So check with 7, draw 4. Tell you to go ahead.
Yeah, if these could fight, I can stop the key, but I cannot. I have Closed Door, but
yeah, okay.
Can't play it. Can't play any cards. So there you go.
All right.
Another game won by Befuddle. I wonder why.
Probably
was the most
would have
played
won
card
with
in
the
Alliance.
Unfathomable instead of the Star Alliance turn. Yeah.
I
I think that's a.
what were you gonna call on the Befuddle?
I was gonna say Equidon, but did you draw into the Closed Door?
I drew not that turn. I wouldn't have.
You drew it into the following turn.
Yeah, I think I could have stopped you
Because I think
some way with the between the trinket and like.
if you had Amber Pips, you could play a creature, then Puzzling Trinket, right?
I think I had Puzzling Trinket, or I think I had a Talking Tray with an Amber icon on it.
Yeah.
And I had. Did I have a creature in play?
You did not at the time.
Okay.
Because there were no creatures in play. So.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I like
Yeah.
the Boron is a safer play.
Because like so the thing is if he draws into the Equidon stuff, right, and it's a low percentage, I think it's relatively low percentage,
Yeah.
right, because he's getting like 2 draws on a fresh deck.
It sets you, like the Boron play just sets you up for the rest of the game if it does, if I do have something.
Right.
Because you don't know what's in my hand.
Yeah.
So
So I think I think it depends on the type of player that you are.
I think with those 2 things going on, you had a pretty good chance to win.
Right.
Anyway, right?
Right. But I think that's one of those. That game was very close.
It was good. Yeah, it was close.
And that was even with me blowing up 4 of your Amber somewhere in there.
That was rough. All right, so I'm on Consensu and you're on Dallas. Last game of the night.
I was trying to take that Mars turn for so long.
Yeah,
if you're wondering why I took so many junky turns, because I was trying to set up like a ridiculous, absurd Mars turn. And then I knew I had like the Felix somewhere in the deck, so I kept trying to find him because I had the Rebel to use right away. I had the Red Plant Ray Gun forever. I had like all kinds of tools ready to go.
Finally, the Brobnar tokens show up.
Berserker versus Warrior, Dallas. No, we have a deck named Dallas on November 22nd. That's today's anniversary, right, of the JFK assassination?
Oh,
I think so. I'm gonna look this up real quick.
Offhand.
People were talking about it on Twitter.
Kind of weirdo.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was November 22nd. All right. No, we didn't plan this. We didn't plan this, everybody. A lot of unusual things happening in Dallas on November 22nd.
Double Timoti. Thalassophobia.
Oh god, double abyssal sight.
Catch and release too. Okay. Okay, this should be interesting.
Yeah, not only did I not plan the JFK assassination, I was not born in 1963, so...
10.
Oh my, you roll blitzes all the time. Snake eyes. Let's get the ref.
Okay. This does not look like a good deck from this hand. I'm another mulligan. 4 and 2, huh? Okay. I mean, I got Berserker, so there's that.
When Unfathomable is making Brobnar tokens, it just doesn't even feel fair, right?
Yeah.
Because that's where Fathom Reaver and Timoti and
bring in a Berserker.
they're just like, okay, well, I'll play 8 power worth of things on 1 creature.
All right. I'm gonna discard Maelstrom. Your turn.
I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Jarl's Vend and a Pelf, who will do damage to himself, and then I'll play Unguarded Camp. And it's your turn. I'll draw.
Brobnar. Try to smack. Damage 3. Make a Berserker. I'm gonna play Rowdy Scald. I'm gonna play Shock Herder. Yeah, I can't quite. I'm just have to run these 2 into it. I guess I could.
I make a token creature on the first fight. After an enemy creature is destroyed fighting Jarl's Vend, make a token creature. So you could play Scald. I'll end up making a token regardless of what happens, because you have to fight 1 into him.
That's fine. Make a token.
Okay.
I'm done.
Alright, gonna say Unfathomable. Gonna play Guiltspine Netcaster, do a damage to Shock Herder. Gonna play Fathom Reaver, gonna make a token. Gonna play Flounder Right. And I have a Bubbles, but I actually don't want to put the Shock Herder back on top of your deck, so I'm gonna discard Bubbles. There's Bubbles with a Amber. He's going in the discard pile. I don't want to put Shock Herder back on top of your deck. Mr. Berserker token.
Say Sanctum. Play Grey Augur, play Alms Master. I'll play Taxing Journey. And a Muster. And draw. And I'm done.
We're going to see the hatinest card that's ever existed. Did you draw less? You sure didn't, did you? Oh, this is...
And this. Yeah.
We're gonna have some world-class hating here in a second from Mars. Alright, we're gonna play Quickslick's Plague Master. We're gonna play Tixel Beanbuckler with a draw. I'll do the damage to Alms Master, and I'll shunt it down the other side. I'm going to play Ironix Rebel and ready. And then Quixlix Plague Master is going to reap and deal 3 damage to each human, and that damage cannot be prevented by armor. Tixel Beambuckler is going to reap. And then I'm going to scoop up. I'll do the damage to Shock Herder. And I'll throw my Guilt Spine Netcaster in there. I don't think I care about it. Alright. Your turn, I'll draw 3.
Brubner. Play Rowdy Skull, play Crim. Play this Kretchy. I feel like I probably don't play this Kretchy. In case I draw more Sanctum stuff.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, Kretchy Alms Master.
Yeah.
You. Ooh. Yeah. Unfathomable. Right flank. Your right flank is Crim. Okay. I'm gonna say unfathomable. I'm gonna play Covetous Hema. And Timoti. I'm like a token. And I'll Thalassophobia.
Me?
You.
You're gonna haunt me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ooh, some goodies in there. Alright. I'll have Flounderite fight Crim Torchtooth. Oh, fight Rowdy Scald. And then Crim Torchtooth will die. And then Fathom Reaver is going to reap. And I'll say you check with 7. And it'll be your turn. We'll draw 3.
Oh, Maelstrom.
How dare you? There's a lot of creatures I gotta draw back through.
Yeah. Play Rod. Play Adult Swim. And Befuddle Unfathomable. I'm done. Check with 6.
Alright, so I'll forge. I'll say Brobnar, and I'll discard Overrun, Rant and Rye, Stratosmack, and Rowdy Scald.
Yeah, Maelstrom is definitely good.
And it's your turn. Draw
in this
4.
set. For sure. Alright, I'll say Brobnar. I'll play Rowdy Scald and Felf.
Right, I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna Ammonia Clouds. I'm gonna play Tixel Beambuckler and blast them and draw. I'll play Quixlix Plague Master, I'll scoop up, and then I'll clone home. And it is your turn, I will draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Unfathomable. Play Fizzaloha, Fathom Reaver, make a Berserker. I'll exhaust the Warrior. Your turn. I think almost every game in this first round of this tournament has been pretty close, at least. There's been a couple blowouts.
They haven't been. They were like they were blowouts, but they were like a card away from not being blowouts, right?
Which is kind of the best you can hope for most of the time.
Yeah. I'll say Mars. I'm gonna reap. I'm gonna play Ether Spider, Ironix Rebel, and ready. And then Beambuckler is gonna fight Fathom Reaver. Never to ready again. And then the Plague Master is gonna reap. And I'm sorry, he never readies again. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2. Teddy, go ahead.
Sanctum. Oh, Glorious Few for 3.
Boo.
I will play Nidapult. Play Grand Melee.
Warrior dies.
Berserker was a Revnistar song. Feels bad, man. Request donations. I'll do 1, 2. And then I'll play Chael. I'm done. I have Nightfall, don't I?
You just played
I
it.
just played Nightfall. Okay. Yeah, I think best 3 would have been pretty interesting. I think we might do it next round. We might do it.
I'm going to say Unfathomable. I'm going to discard Maelstrom. I'm going to play Covetous Hema. I'll play Calp, and I'll play Timoti. This is that cranks out the creatures.
Yeah.
And, like, they're not blank.
No, they're
right?
all
That's
very
the thing,
relevant.
is that, like, they all have good text.
I have to deal with either Spider, Timoti, and Calp. I have to.
Right.
I just have to. I simply have to do something about it.
I mean, Quicksoul Plaguemaster reaped to kill 2 creatures earlier, right? Quicksoul Plaguemaster reaps and does 3 damage to Chael. You know,
yeah.
like...
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. Fight Calp. Nidapult. Alms Master. Fight Timoti. Play Grand Melee. Play Taxing Journey. These 2. Your turn.
Alright, I'm going to say Mars. I'm going to play Mark II Generator. I'll do the damage to Chael. I'll reap with Plague Master. Boom! I'm going to reap with Ether Spider and Rebel. And Generator is going to make a token. And it is your turn.
Have you said Brobnar?
What's that?
Have you said Brobnar ever?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
I said Brobnar I said Brobnar a turn you befuddled me, and I discarded 4 Brobnar.
Oh yeah,
cards.
yeah. Okay. I'll play Kelp Miner. I'll play Fizzloha. I'll play Fathom Reaver. Make a Berserker. I will Abyssal Sight. See what you got. Flamethrower, Brawl in, Silef, Timoti, Memrox. I'll get Timoti. I think if I ever want to forge, that's like removing me as beforehand. So
Well, Timoti.
And also a creature.
Timoti is 8 power or whatever,
Yeah,
right? So.
I'll rod.
The
okay.
Plague Master.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. All right, so I will forge. I will say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Flamethrower, Rowdy Scald, and Brawl in. Take 2 mad tokens. You know they're mad, mad, mad. And I think we crashed this other token into Chael. And I will draw up to 5. I'll draw this, shuffle and draw 2. And then tell you to go ahead.
Okay. Say Brobnar. Play this Ranrive. Play Rowdy Scald.
It's funny how Rant and Rive has gotten worse as the turn has gone on. Because the
It like
decks
never
are
hits, right?
because the decks are so much better at.
Yeah. I'm gonna fight this Ether Spider, I guess.
I would absolutely would have taken a Mars turn there if the Plague Master could activate because I could threaten.
Oh yeah.
Right. I would I would go to threatening there, young Egad. If I get to activate the Plague Master, the Chael dies. I get that 2 amber. I get the 1 Plague Master, and then I reap twice. I'm at 6. So
you draw 2.
Yeah.
Still. Now I don't have a token though. So your turn.
All right. I am going to say unfathomable. Can I threaten? Can't threaten with unfathomable. So I think I say Mars instead. I'll play Memrox, who's like he's a problem. And then I think I just go to 6. I'll reap 3 times. Get a 6, and then mark 2 generate a token. And it is your turn. Draw 2.
Why do I only have 5 cards?
I don't know. You tell me. I didn't do anything. Did you just not draw one?
I might not draw one.
Did you reshuffle but like not draw one?
It doesn't look like a reshuffled.
Did you have chains from something?
I don't think so.
Did you chains from like a Maelstrom?
Mm-mm.
Did you have chains from a Brobnar card? I don't even think Brobnar is so good in the set that the only card that gives you chains is Hallowfest. So
I'm drawing a card. I'm gonna play Sanctum. I'm gonna play Muster. Draw. I do archive it.
you make a token.
Make that's not. Oh, I do make a token. Yeah.
Where did that amber come from? So that amber be on Ether Spider? I'm sure it should.
Yeah,
be.
probably. I want to play Glorious Few first.
Okay.
Before I play that Muster, which is 4.
Okay. Did you draw the Glorious Few off the muster?
No.
Okay.
No. And then I'll play this Request Donations. I'll do Ping Ping.
Okay.
And then make a token creature and capture.
Don't.
And get all this back. I can taste the Ranrive.
I wish.
Okay. I'm done.
I wish. Do I just unfathomable here? I guess so. I'll discard Catch and Release. It's like tempting, but I'm discarding it. I think Mars is tempting here. There's a lot tempting. All right. We're going to play Bubbles. We're going to put the Berserker back on top of your deck. I'll take the Samber back. Thank you. I am going to play Fathom Reaver. And So Left. And Kelp. And it is your turn. I will draw 5. Say check a 7.
Alright, I do Forge. I'll say Sanctum. Pick up the archive. Play Muster. Draw. Make a token creature. Archive. Mad. Play Gorm. Use Nightapult. Play Mar of the Vault. Do a damage to Memrox.
Okay.
And then fight Memrox. Blow up 2 amber. And up. Check us out. Draw 1.
Right, I'm gonna say Brobnar. Gonna play Might Club. Gonna play Crashing Warrior into Pelf. Gonna Reap with Rowdy Scald. Gonna take Warrior and crash it into Fathom Reaver. I'll Flamethrower all 3, and then I'll fight the Berserker token of Fizzaloha. And then I will Overrun.
Close up 2?
Yeah. Did you draw one less card?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Check with 7. There you go ahead.
Okay.
Draw
Yep. I don't have any Amber control. That was my last ditch effort. It was close.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Yeah.
There was a lot of. I'm glad I hid that shock herder away from you.
Yeah,
never to be seen again.
That's pretty important. This deck is not great. It's full of cards that aren't that good, but it's here. It made it anyway. I didn't get to use any Berserker. I used 1 Berserker token. This deck's not good at making Berserkers.
No, I think that was always the case, right?
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, those were good games. Those were definitely good games. Okay. And
the Unfathomable in this deck is like one of the more top tier Unfathomables that we've played,
yeah,
right?
It's super good.
We saw a lot of good Unfathomable tonight. Double
won a lot of games.
This deck doesn't have Befuddle, right?
No,
that's the crazy thing.
But it's got like all the disruptive creatures.
Yeah, it's the Fathom Reaver, Double Tamoti, Bubbles.
Yeah. Bubbles is good too. We haven't seen like a ton of Bubbles. There just wasn't a lot of Bubbles that showed up, I feel like, in our decks. Even though it's common. Okay, so that's round 1.
I think they all got eliminated. I think all the mediocre Unfathomable decks that had Bubbles in it got eliminated. So
I think you're right. Let's take a quick old look here at the bracket.
Go down to the charts.
All right, so we got next round starting Sunday.
Tomorrow, which I'd have to go look at. I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't actually remember what that deck does.
Bena7, who won the other day.
Yeah.
Trip to War and Diligent Peacekeeper both won the other day. Diligent was the one that had like a ton of Amber pips. It's pipped out as fast. I think it won pretty handily. Rocket Propelled Zelda and Puffchin. We got Fidget and Slab Bulkhead. Slab Bulkhead won the other day. And we got Dicey Warmaster versus Artorias, who we saw win tonight. And Myron moves on to fight Czar Overx. Tabletop Royale makes its debut. This will be the second stream next week. Against San W. Jorg Fox, who just won tonight. And then Dallas advanced to face the one who endlessly brings hyperbole.
I can't believe it.
Perhaps
the deck that has never been seen before on stream.
Extremely powerful deck. The most.
I think
powerful deck
I think that deck may be the fan favorite.
Yeah,
right,
probably.
Because of the name. Right,
it's a good name. Thank you.
Because the name is just so good.
Much appreciate that.
So, it is the best name that's ever existed. So
you just missed all the games for Tani?
Oh, Martani, what are you doing?
They were quick, right? And we played.
Yeah,
they
were
played 4
fast
games too. So
yeah, they were fast. They were good ones.
They were really good.
Definitely catch the VOD there, Martani.
Yeah,
You won't be disappointed. So.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
We will be back Sunday.
Yeah.
For more. Everyone have a good holiday. If you're holidaying. If not, have a good rest of your week.
Yeah.
And goodbye.
Goodbye.